Okay, I'm live, and today what I'm going to talk about is basically my experiment in doing my hair. And so I made a really big mistake, and I stayed up all night. I was completely exhausted. I think I stayed up for like 24 hours, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but I figured out some of my emotional and I'm gonna just say emotional issues going on with my hair and why that probably played a part in me taking so long. So, and just not having the proper education to do my own hair and experimenting instead of actually knowing exactly what to do and being in an industry. I'm not in an industry, but having to practice and apply science that I actually don't have a degree in and trying to figure out answers through Google and YouTube and whatever comes to my mind. It's not really like that easy because there's so many variables that you can try. And I know in the beginning a lot of people were doing like half of their hair this way and half of their hair that way. And I really don't want to do that. And I really don't have time to do that. Now, one of the big mistakes, so I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes that I know that I made for sure. So I just, like I said, my hair was dry. It had been 3 months. It's been 3 months because this was just yesterday. I tried to attempt to do this. And basically, I tried everything. I wanted to do the hair mask, I wanted to do the conditioner, the shampoo, a hot oil treatment, the whole 9 yards. And the problem that I really ran into was the oil treatment, the hot oil treatment. When I did the hot oil treatment, it made my hair a mess. So like first of all, it was greasy. Like I could literally see my scalp shining in the like car mirror, and it was like I needed a towel to like damp it because it was just too much. It was too shiny, and it also created tremendous tangles and tangling. And it was like after I did all that detangling, and it detangled rather well, it was like I had to do it again after I did a hot oil treatment, and the tangles were worse than it was in the beginning. So it was like, wow. So now, if you look at the video before this, when I had detangled it, it was literally like this much. It was like this much from 3 months and me just detangling it with the detangler. This is about how much came out. Now, after I got through doing everything, this is how much came out. And this is a lot. Like this made me want to cry. 3 months, and guess what? It's gonna probably be more than that because I'm so pissed off that I'm going to try again. Like I'm so pissed off. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm washing it again today. I went and got some more products, and now I'm going to wash my hair again because it's so oily and it just doesn't have the results I want. And this is what I did in the beginning, like when I first started in January, because I wanted this year to be great. I wanted to get my videos together, and it put me like in a kind of like panic mode, I think. And so I did the same thing. I did it, and I had to redo it because it was right. And it's like this. And me redoing it, I didn't see less shedding. I still saw about the same damn amount shedding. So it's like just being in it is going to cause it to shed. So now this is a problem because now I'm like wanting to redo it after I mess it up, which can cause more breakage and more shedding. It's just it's sad. So today I was just like, you know what? I don't understand. Nobody understands the science of African American hair has to be one of the hardest applied sciences when it comes to beauty and hair care. And that's an applied science that so many women have to encounter whether they want to or not. And you're not going to college for it unless you go to college for it. So to me, and it's like it's a symbol of like your beauty, and it's something you really want to keep. And it's like, damn, like I just don't know. I don't know. And I was like, I'm going outside right now, and I look like a 12-year-old and a damn poodle. And like, if you knew how old I was, it would be a shame. So I'm just like, no, this not working. It doesn't look right. I don't like it. It's kind of cute, but no, like for my age, and I'm not really in this like mood. It's not what I'm going for. It's not what I'm trying to do. And so I tried. Okay, so then I tried to put a leave-in conditioner on it, like not a leave-in conditioner, a mask. And I noticed when I did this side, it turned out a little bit softer and smoother. Okay. And then this side, I did in twisties, and it had a lot of oil on it. And when I tried to press it out, it was much coarser and a lot harder. And it still just feels so coarse, and you can feel the tangle still in there a little bit. And it's just like the tremendous difference. And actually, the only difference that really occurred was that I shampooed this side outside of the twisties because I wanted to do it easier. I wanted to prevent less breakage. But I noticed that, like, when I did it without the twisties, the side that I did with the twisties, let me get myself together. Okay. So this side, I initially had it all in twisties, and I was trying to shampoo it. When I did this side in the damn twisties, it just wasn't working out. So I took the twisties out and I just shampooed it like, regular, just like with loose hair. And I noticed that the ends, which is the part that's showing that it has grown the most, was just like coming out. It just seems really weak, right? And so I was like, well, the other side, I'm just gonna leave in the twisties and shampoo it, which less hair was coming out, but it was getting really tangled and it was hard to do. And by the time I tried to undo the twisty, it was more tangled. So it seemed like it allowed um, me to keep the length and less breakage, but it was more tangly. So I'm like, I can't win. It's like I have to let go of one or the other. That's how it's making me feel. So it's like, okay, you're either going to be able to have a smooth transition but lose some hair on this side, or you get what I'm saying. Anyway, because I haven't written it down, and that's the thing about me going live. You just got to kind of hear what I'm saying as I'm actually saying it and trying to explain it. So then when I get to combing it, like I said, this side I could comb out super easy, and I lathered this side with a hair mask. I actually lathered this side with a hair mask too, but it was tremendously different. And the only real difference was that the twisties, having the twisties in and having the twisties out. Right. So it's like the twisties made it to where I guess it didn't get as clean. And like I said, when I got to pressing it out, the strands were coarser. And like as I'm flat ironing it, yeah, because I didn't blow dry either. I didn't blow dry after I did it because it's just too much. I noticed when I was blow drying, there was a lot of hair coming out. I fucking I'm gonna get that out. I'm sorry, but I quit using this shit, dude. And I'm sorry. I don't mean to be unprofessional because I really want this to be a professional channel, but you know how I feel. Cussing really, you know, shows the true emotion of how I feel. So I'm not using this comb anymore. I actually have the blow dryer that I want, and I haven't used it because I've tried to tell myself you don't need an expensive blow dryer in order to be successful at this. However, I have tried this blow dryer repeatedly and I haven't been successful at it. With using this nozzle at the end, I haven't been successful at it. I feel like I don't know if I'm just not wanting to lose the shedded hair and that's the hair that's going to come out anyway, or I just feel like it's not the right tool for my hair and it's causing excessive shedding. So what happened to my other brush? Why didn't I see that when I was cleaning up this counter? So I said I'm not using that blow dryer anymore. So now today, I always want to set things aside to where everything's put together perfectly. So like I come up in here and everything's ready. So the new blow dryer, I haven't even opened. It's the most expensive blow dryer you can get. I haven't even opened it because I don't know, like I said, and I was trying to make it work with this. I see all the other girls in their videos blow drying their hair with this, and it doesn't seem like their hair is breaking at all. I don't know if my texture is different. I don't know if it's just because I be waiting 3 months after because I'm so busy doing everything else, and it's just the shed. I really don't have as much hair as I think I got because I haven't let it shed, or if it's the products that are just allowing my hair to shed more and more and more. Because like this is fine. You can see it's fine. There's nothing here, right? But I guarantee you, as soon as I start putting products on my hair, now it's going to start shedding. So that's what's making me believe that it's the products and not that the fact that my hair is just shedding. So that's what I'm having a hard um, time with actually believing that my hair is just shedding and this and that. But it's not though. It's not shedding. It's not shedding that much when I do that. Now, if I go put some cream on it right now and do that same thing, I'm going to see a lot of hair now on my hands. So why is that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Also, after I detangle my hair with the product, my hair, like I said, hasn't shedded that much. Now, in between the transitioning points is where everything is messing up, in my opinion. So, except for the detangling. So now then, even when I wash it, it usually is pretty good, but I don't think that I had the shampoo that I used, I don't think the shampoo that I used was as good this time. And I kind of bounce from product to product because one, whenever I do like a product, you can't guarantee that you're gonna find that product again. For me, sometimes I'm picking products that like at Target and then I go back and they don't even have it anymore. I think they were like literally even playing a joke on me because I was talking about how Pantene or something had a for colored women shampoo, and when I went there, the shampoo that I got that I liked at work, they only had one on the shelf. It had rose water in it. I didn't want that one, and then the other one was for color treated hair, which my hair is not color treated, so why would I use that one? So I'm like, is this a joke? So that it was the same brand. Last time they had a variety of those, and now they don't. So Demarcus at Target, because you're the manager there, I'm gonna need you to, keep them products on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like everything I go to get. Yesterday I went to go get USBs too. They only had like three, and this is like I continue to try to go get stuff, and every time I get it, it's gone. They're like, oh, the economy. Where did the shit go? Where did it go? And I'm gonna try not to cuss because I don't want to have to edit these because eventually, who knows? But anyway, so I cannot use this blow dryer because I feel like it's sabotaging my hair, and I don't know if that's true or not. And also, I just haven't found products that I feel like work. And someone answered me, why is it that I can pull my hair now and it's fine, but as soon as I put that damn product on it, it's coming out of my head? So the strength of my hair isn't based on it in its dry state after it's been styled. It's based on how it handles when I put different products on it, basically. That's what it seems like to me. How well your hair can handle product in that transitioning state. So I literally stayed up for so long, I didn't even know if I was scared to go to sleep. That's how long I stayed up. And I'm just like, I'm tired of it. How can I go on a date like this? I mean, how can I go to work like this? How can I be confident about getting a job like this? I mean, I cannot do it. I can't. And I don't want to give up and just like chop all my hair off. And I don't want to give up and just get a perm. I'm trying to work with it. I've been trying to work with it for a long time, but it's like I don't even know what to do with it. So today I went ahead and I talked to a nice lady at Sally's. I went to Sally's and I told her some of my problems. And I felt like some people walked in laughing at me like I was a fucking clown or some shit. But I was like, okay, so do you have something to tame a lion's mane, basically? And I was telling her what I was trying to do. What I'm trying to do is I wanted to do like a little length check. I wanted to see where my hair was after the 3 months, and I want to get it pressed out. I want to do it myself. And so she recommends some things, and I'm like, okay. And I felt like we was kind of on the same path. Some things that I didn't really say out loud, she was kind of saying to me. And so I thought, okay, well, this is strange. Maybe God's trying to talk to me. I don't know. And but there's like I said, there's such a variety of the things that you want. And then I'm like, is it just your mind transferring from my mind? Like, hopefully, we are on the same thing. It's just not you hearing some of my thoughts. And this is actually right. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not giving up, but this is a lot. To me, this is normal for 3 months because in 1 month it's going to be this and it's going to be that. But now I'm going to do it again because I cannot straighten it because of how coarse this is and why is there such a difference in the two? I'm guessing because oil got caught in this too much. And then I did the hot oil treatment. It was an absolute mess. And I looked it up on Google and I was like, can I do a hot oil treatment before I do a mask and this and that and blah blah blah. And it was like, oh yeah, or you can put the oil in the hot oil and blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm just gonna do a hot oil treatment. Now let me tell you why I tried a hot oil treatment. I'm not saying that, I know that much and everything like this because clearly I don't. But when I used to use a hot oil treatment on my relaxed hair, that did wonders. I mean, I could put that hot oil, let it sit, put a cap on because I want you to understand why I'm doing some of the things that I'm doing too. And my hair would just be so silky. It would be so silky and it would just like work so well in my hair. So I'm like, oh, let me try that with this. And then I'll blow it. Oh no, 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 no. And it would make sense because the oil getting trapped here and there within. So guys, I'm gonna try to hurry up and try again. I'm gonna try again I'm going to use a little bit of different tools. Not excited as I should be about using the tools because now I'm going to have to open up something and I'm going to have to try something different. And but that's the only way I can feel a little bit more confident about what I'm doing. And I'm going to try to hurry up and get to it. I'm going to shampoo this again. They didn't have the shampoo that I wanted. I still have some of the shampoo that I used last time, but I'm a little like skeptical about stuff in my life. So I got this other shampoo and I'm going to see how it works. And I'm going to come back on here and hopefully share with you the results. And so far, what I'm looking at doesn't look like much has changed, but maybe a little bit. And I also think that by the time I wash it, whatever did grow is just going to come out. I hope not, but it kind of feels like that's what it is. It's like you see the length at the end, but then you're brushing it down, and it's like, it's pulling out. And it's like the more I do this, the more it's going to pull out. So it's like, is that really all shedding? Is that really all shedding? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said, and people say this. Oh, your hair is strong and it's and strong and it's dry state and thing like that. Okay, I get it. But my hair has been off and on. Sometimes it's really strong in a wet state. As far as like when I'm washing it, I don't get no breakage. I don't get no breakage really. Yesterday I got a lot of breakage. Even when I wait those long periods of time, my hair is still pretty quite strong when I shampoo it. It's like, I guess as the ends are getting a little bit longer and it's going this way, I don't know if it's getting weaker or like I said, the shampoo really was a little bit drying to my hair. And then I try other shampoos and it's like it leaves enough space and air in there for me to detangle and I can detangle it much easier. This, like, okay, there's a shampoo that I used to use and never used again after it made my hair so dry and like it was horrible. And so it's not for my hair type. But this one kind of made my hair dry too. The other one, it was like dry, but it left space to easily detangle. It wasn't dry and hard for me to detangle. It was like dry, squeaky clean, and I was able to detangle. This one was dry and it didn't feel as easy. So now I'm using a different shampoo, and this shampoo is, I believe, going to help me get a silk press better. And so I'm not using the one that I used before that worked well. I'm using a different one now because I'm trying to match it with what I want to do. But it might be a mistake, and I might have should just use the one that worked really well and made it clean and easy to handle. But I'm trying to use this one to match up with the silk press. So if that exists, we'll see. And I'm just devastated of trying to make it right and starting over. So this is, yeah, how my hair looks right now. You can see it a little bit, blah blah blah. And I put it in parts so that, and I'm gonna put this one in the final part so that I could wash it much easier. The first time I did it, I didn't have it really in parts. I just had it in twisties and was washing it like that and going to the scalp, and that's about it. So I just wanted to update this with you because I want to be honest about my experimenting and my experience that I'm actually having, and and I think that's a part of. I think that's a part of experimenting and trying things out. And I'm going, like I said, I am going to try to actually write down what works, what doesn't work. But I mean, think about it. If you only wash your hair once a month, you only have 12 times to experiment in a year. And I can't imagine myself washing my hair more than once a month, to be honest. So I'm going to try again. And I'll be back and I'll tell you how that went. And hopefully I have better luck. Okay. Bye bye. Bye.